Looks like all that time that Edgar Berlanga spent in that motel room with Shakur Stevenson is starting to rub off on Edgar Berlanga. The man is becoming a professional Twitter troll. Edgar Berlanga tweeted out, "I'm the best fighter in the history of boxing coming out the East Coast. How dare this man be so disrespectful? What has Edgar Berlanga accomplished? Has the man even become a champion yet?"
No, not really.
Edgar Berlanga is clearly trolling. The man never even became a champion. What you mean you're the best fighter out the East Coast? This guy's out the East Coast right now, levels above Edgar Berlanga ever will be. Take Shushu Carrington from Edgar Berlanga's home city, levels above Edgar. Shakur Stevenson, sad to say, but Shakur is better than Edgar. Gervonta Tank Davis, levels above Edgar, they all from the East Coast. What the hell is Edgar Berlanga even talking about right here? But then again, we talking about the same Edgar Berlanga that got dropped by a man who now sells CDs and DVDs. Let me repeat that. Edgar Berlanga got knocked out in the amateurs by a guy who now sells CDs and DVDs. Speaking of Twitter trolls, aka Shakur Stevenson decided to go at Andre Berto today. Andre Berto was just speaking his piece about the whole Shakur Stevenson situation. Andre Berto said Shakur just needs to chill. Don't crash out because of these internet bullies. Sit back and try to understand why everyone else sees this as a flaw in his game and just adjust. He talking about Shakur Stevenson being boring, but as you know, Shakur Stevenson jumped into his feelings right away. Shakur Stevenson responded back with emotion and disrespected Andre Berto. Shakur Stevenson said, "Yo, I'm gonna chill because y'all don't know any better." He talking about Andre Berto. Andre Berto said, "Here you go with the BS. I wasn't being disrespectful at all. I got more wins than you got years on this planet, and almost as many knockouts with a career that spans over 20 years. And I took my criticism like a man. I'm only trying to give you advice."
I know Southpaw TV.
Shakur said, "And you still was ass, straight dog shit. I beat your ass a couple years ago in the gym. Don't you forget." Andre Berto said, "You did what? You sound crazy." Apparently, Shakur Stevenson is making up stories about beating up Andre Berto. Do I believe that Shakur Stevenson beat up Berto? Absolutely not. As y'all know, Andre Berto was a dog in his day. Shakur Stevenson soft as hell. I just can't see it happening.
You're not a pay-per-view star.
One thing I like about Andre Berto is he's not for all that internet talk. He's not for all that fun and games. Shakur Stevenson said, "Yo, you got amnesia or something?" Belt to ass by a 126-pounder. "I always thought you was trash. After I sparred you, you confirmed how shitty you really was as a boxer." Andre Berto said, "Yo, I'm gonna see you." What y'all think Shakur Stevenson would say if he saw Andre Berto in person? Do y'all think that Shakur Stevenson would have the same energy with Andre Berto in person? Let me repeat that. Do y'all think that Shakur Stevenson would be just as tough in person with Andre Berto as he is on social media? Type it up in the comment section, but I already know the answer to that.
Fuck the Haiti.
Say what y'all want about Andre Berto. Andre Berto was a dog in that ring in his prime. Andre Berto was levels above Shakur Stevenson ever will be. Remember that.
You remember the night you fought Tank?
And shout out to Najee from Cigar Talk. The man is killing the boxing interview game right now. Cigar Talk, I must say, is the best boxing interview channel on the planet. Shout out to Najee. But the man interviewed Jaron Ennis today. Shout out to Ennis. He is a real man of faith, and I definitely respect the man.
We're gonna meet, but it's gonna be all the way up there.
Ennis is a man of faith. He gave props to his mother for sending him to church every single Sunday. Respect to that. Ennis, a real man of God. Not a fake man of God using religion for a bigger fan base. Ennis is a true man of God.
Yeah, Christian, yeah, going to church. She instilled in me since I was a baby, you know. And now I be going on my own, going without her. Even the days that she don't go, you know. And I mean, it's a blessing, you know. I feel like it keep me cool, keep me at peace.
Then Jaron Ennis called cap on Bud Crawford, saying that Ennis had 2 opportunities to fight him. I believe that Bud Crawford was telling the truth when he said that Ennis turned him down twice. Check this out.
Hey, what 2 opportunities did I have to fight him? He chose Ebenezer. And he could clearly pick me. That's who he chose. So you can't blame me.
Right.
I get a call, of course I'm gonna take it.
What y'all think about that? Who do y'all believe in this situation? Do y'all believe that Jaron Boots Ennis was trying to fight Bud Crawford? Do y'all believe that Bud Crawford was telling the truth when he said that Boots Ennis turned him down twice? I said it earlier. I think that Boots Ennis versus Bud Crawford, or should I say Bud Crawford versus Boots Ennis, is the most skilled fight in boxing today. If only it could happen. In my personal opinion, I think that Bud Crawford should give the young lion a chance. I think that Bud Crawford versus Jaron Boots Ennis is the most skilled fight maybe ever, if you know the sport of boxing. I'm not talking about fanboys who root out of emotion. I'm talking about the pure sweet science. Bud Crawford versus Jaron Boots Ennis is the most skilled fight to make maybe ever.
I know that.
But then Boots gave a very, very interesting but funny take on this whole social media era of beefing on the internet. Jaron Boots Ennis is not one to sell wolf tickets on the internet like Shakur Stevenson. Everybody check out what Jaron Boots Ennis said about quote-unquote Twitter beef.
This thing, I don't pay attention to social media. I really don't care. Like, I don't care. I feel like everybody talk too much. It's Twitter, Instagram, whatever. I check you in person though, for real. Like, I check you in person. That going back and forth, I'm not with that because I really might smack you in person or something.
Hey, yo, Shakur Stevenson, you should definitely take notes, bro. Be more like Boots Ennis. I think a lot of these fighters, especially Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, need to be more like Jaron Boots Ennis. Jaron Boots Ennis is setting an example for the next generation of boxers. Be more about that action and be less about the internet. But as y'all know, Boots Ennis fights on Saturday. He will be taking on David Avanesian, somebody that Bud Crawford already knocked out. I guarantee y'all, Jaron Boots Ennis gets the stoppage on Saturday. We know it's a mismatch. I know that more than likely Boots is gonna dominate, but you just love to see it. Boots Ennis is a boxing fans type of boxer. Boots Ennis is a boxer's type of boxer. He is all about the sweet science. Respect to Jaron Boots Ennis, levels above Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson.
Mediocre.